welcome to Saturday after the storm Decima at Spicemas. Did I always just say that? Welcome to Spicemas the day after the storm? I don't know. I thought I had a clever intro planned, and obviously I didn't. Look, we got flag waving, we got snow. We actually didn't get as much snow from Ms. Is Decima a female or a male? I don't know. Anyway, I thought blizzards were normally named females. And yeah, I think so. I don't know, maybe they rotate. Anyway, ramble. I'm still cold. It says it's 4 degrees Fahrenheit, which is plenty cold, but it is windy today, and that wind chill is no joke. I just came outside. Eddie's gonna be home for like 12 hours maybe. So I needed to make sure that the driveway was clear enough for both of us, and I wanted to go do some errands. So we do have someone that comes to shovel our driveway with, I don't know if he has a plow truck or he's got a bobcat, whatever. We hire this guy, it's his business. And just because Eddie's like, of course, never home, and with my asthma and the fact that I'm pretty much a wuss, it's really hard for me to like we just have a shovel to shovel the whole driveway if I need to get to work. And especially at the end of our driveway, you know, the city snow plows come through and clear the roads. Well, then they plug in the driveway with the snow from the road, plugs the end of your driveway. And that snow always is, it gets a lot harder and crustier just because of, I suppose it's been moved more. I don't know. So that's the hardest part for me. And what I would normally do, and it really annoys my husband, so hence the reason we pay someone to shovel our snow, is I back into the driveway with my van. We don't have a garage, so it's Charlie's out in the elements. And then, you know, I just take a good, strong running start, so to speak, and can plow through the end there. Because typically it's not that deep inside the driveway, if that makes sense, from where they plug it up to the house. We don't have, because we don't have a garage, there's not like a wind block that causes it to drift. But we're right across from a lake, and the wind coming off that lake, whoo, yeah, I'm glad we're not right on the lake. Anyway, as I was trying to say, it's just windy today, which means the wind chill, I haven't heard yet. I haven't listened to any news weather stuff, but it's below 0 wind chill, and my cheeks are cold. And so I come out to like see what needs to be done, because the snow removal guy gets the majority of the snow cleared. And then he, with his equipment, he can't, like, you know, when we're parked in the driveway, he just kind of goes around us the best he can. So I'll always need to at least shovel from like the door, it's not really a sidewalk, it's a path, from the door to the driveway to my vehicle, and then usually right around my vehicle, which is fine. I mean, that's not a problem at all. So I was coming out to do that, and wouldn't you know, best father-in-law in the world, Pa A, is already in my driveway, has just about everything shoveled, and he's like, oh, you know, where's the ice scraper for your van, the brush, let me brush off your van. I mean, this man is amazing. Yeah, I mean, I love Eddie, and you know, we have our problems, but we work through them because we were committed to each other. But it's like, you know, if something ever happened where we like weren't together anymore, I would really miss my in-laws too. So, you know, honey, if you're watching this, you guys are a package deal. He knows I'm joking. He knows I love him incredibly. And if he weren't on the road, he would be home taking care of these things. So because of that, his dad just, he knows that, I don't know, he's old school. And while yes, I can handle my own shovel, and even with my, ailments or challenges, I can still shovel. I always tell Eddie I can still do pretty much everything. I'm just slower than most people if I need to like catch my breath, or just because I'm slow, but I can still do it. So you know, I'm a little bit of a toddler in that, and just let me do it myself. Just sorry I'm not fast enough for you. Anyway, so yeah, my father-in-law, he's awesome. And I greatly appreciate everything that he and his beautiful wife, Ma, do for us. And Eddie and I certainly do our part to let them know how much they're appreciated, and we help them out as much as we can. So anyway, It's cold on Saturday morning, and because when you live in a cold climate, your vehicle needs to be warmed up and run, or it may just like say, F you, I'm not going to start when you want it to start. So we already went through needing a new battery a few weeks ago, so that's a good thing. But just when it's so cold, it's like your vehicle, I know it's not human, it's not a living thing, but it freezes, you know. Think about like all the fluids, the oil, that gels up. You know, you do have antifreeze and all that, but when it's like seriously cold, and what I am so appreciative of in our now modern times is our vehicles both have auto start. So from inside my house, I just push this little button on my key fob and the vehicle will start up. So that helps. And I just remember back in the day when I first started driving, you know, in the late 80s, and then was in college, living in an apartment, we would have to, like, my roommates and I, you know, get geared up, because you don't just like run out in your pajamas. No, you need to put on your parka and your face mask and your mittens and gloves and your boots. And like, we'd have to get out to our car. First we'd have to shovel if there was snow so we could get in our car, and then you'd have to like put the key in and start it. In addition, at night there would be a block heater, which people still have block heaters in their car in cold places. It's if you're like from the south or a tropical place, and you ever see a picture where there's like a electrical you know, extension cord plugged into the front of a vehicle, well, now they actually have electric cars, but no, it wasn't an electric car. That was for the block heater, which was keeping the engine block warm so it will start easier on cold days. So yeah, in college, you know, we'd have to plug our car in overnight, and then in the morning pray that it starts, and then trudge, you know, go to college. And then, oh, the campus, it was like huge, and you're like walking across campus in this, you know, below zero wind chill, trudging, carrying your backpacks. Anyway, so, you know, I just realized I sound like the cliche, well, when I was a kid, we went to school up the hill in a snowstorm. Well, you know, if you went to college in North Dakota, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Iowa, I'm sure Montana, any of these places, not even college, just school, you probably did, people, so give us a break. So let's go, now that I've babbled long enough, my whole goal, so now my driveway's clear, so I'm ready for Eddie. And all I was planning to do was, you know, to give the van the chance to warm up, go for a little drive around town. We're gonna go check the mail, and even though Kim's gone, she actually, I don't think, worked today because she was concerned about the storm. She was going to get home last night because the storm was coming in later than expected, so she thought she'd be stormed in today. But it's sunny, it's, you know, it looks beautiful. Would you like to see it? I'll show you. There's nobody on the road. They've been like warning everyone, no, don't travel. They're probably all shopping. See, look how pretty the white snow is, though. This is like a little retaining pond kind of a thing, a block or so from our house. And it's, you know, it's on the trees. And I just think the snow is so pretty when it's this beautiful white, and when the roads are plowed. You know, last night, early this morning, probably wasn't as pretty if you were trying to drive. But you can see, considering, what was it, 2 weeks ago I said we had no snow and I was still in flip-flops? Well, okay, Mother Nature, you made your point. But it's definitely going to be a white Christmas, because there's no way even that the snow would melt or that we would even warm up for it to do so. Oh, I'll show you where my friend Joyce is now for just the winter. She moved. She's still getting her strength up. But right here, she's in some apartments. And her apartment is that one right there with the Mary and Joseph, and look at that beautiful swag. There's an angel you can't really see there to the left, but those light up at night. So that's where my dear friend Joyce is for now, doing her therapy, getting stronger. We got a lovely city park that I'm pretty sure nobody is using right now. Ugh. The thing I wish our town had was like a dog park, which, I mean, I don't have a dog, so I don't know why, but I just, you know, I'm a dog lover, I'm an animal lover, and I always feel bad for, you know, in-town dogs. Not that they're perfectly happy, you know, being on a leash and being walked, but I'm like, oh, they look like, I know they have so much more fun. I've had dogs. They like love to play and have play dates, and to like be able to be at a park and run free outside, because not everyone has a, you know, fenced-in yard or anything. So, lots of snow. The blue house. Whenever I gave my mom directions, when she'd come down here after my dad died, she'd drive by herself. I'd always remind her how to come, you know, and that this was the road she turned down. And I'm like, oh, and if you go past the blue house, you miss the road. So it's the turn right before the blue house. There's our elementary school. And right there is my second favorite. I don't know if it's my second. In this town, in the town I live in, like this town, this is probably my favorite place to come get coffee. We'll say that. I don't come for lunch here very often because it's kind of, you know, on the other end of town, meaning, you know, a mile away from where I work. But I'm coming to get some coffee. But overall, my favorite gas station when they're available is definitely Quick Trip, and they have the best like food cases and coffee. They have really good coffee. Okay, let's go get some coffee. See what all the locals are talking about. Pretty sure it's the snow. Okay, I have coffee and I treated myself to a apple cheese turnover, it said. We shall see. Let's see, wanna peek, flaky. Goodness, that won't focus. Anyway, yeah, I think that's the kind of thing that our yard cleaner guy uses. That's a bobcat, right? Right? Oh wait, that says bobcat. That says cat. Anyway. Okay, so they were not talking about the snow. There were two gentlemen working, and it must be getting close to shift change. And they were speculating on if the next people are going to show up or not, and that they got their chores done. And there you go. Here's our lovely town. There's the library. It's just so pretty. And because the road is clear. If this road were caked with ice, I would not be saying it is so pretty. You can't see it because it's daylight, but we have these snowflake kind of banners, streamers, whatever. They're lights. They light up that drape across the town, the main street here at the town, the main street. Okay, post office. Kind of got it. Well, there's one right there, but it's not going to show. Yeah, it's like hanging off the power lines there. Anyway, it's really pretty at night. They're like those bright white LED lights. So, let's go see what we got for mail. Okay. It's kind of full. Got magazines, package. Yum, yum. Fun. Now, on the side streets, you can see we're a bit more snow covered, which gives some slippage when you come to like an intersection. So, you know, just drive slow, be careful, but it's just very nice. I wonder if this melted anymore. Oh. Pa A was like working so hard to get every little bit of ice off the windshield, and there's like, it builds up the ice and it actually comes in below where the defrost hits. So I'm like, it's okay. It's not in my line of sight, so we're good. But I'll have to do a vlog one time at night, and we can go look at the Christmas lights. if you want to. But let's go see. I'll show you what my house looks like. There's the old house. No garage. Let's back in. See, there's not. Look at all the snow on the roof there. Ooh, Chi-Chi. I am going to take the furthest parking spot and be a nice wife for Eddie, who, you know, he's not gonna be home very long. He'll have his like laundry with him, so I'll let him park closer to the house. So, I'm really not very good at this because I'm still kind of in the middle of the driveway. See, that right there is how. See, normally that would be that high all the way across the driveway, which is then the problem for me. But the snow guy, I think he charged like $25 a cleaning. So it's worth it. Keeps me from being any later to work. There is a bit of an icicle situation going on, and oops, we forgot to put away the garden hose.